everybody, and welcome to episode 5 of I'll Save You with Sheffield Wednesday. Today we take on West Bromwich Albion at the Hawthorns as we drop in and see how Ryan Mason is getting on. Now, Ryan Mason for me is a player that I have known since he was wee. And I saw his first goal against Nottingham Forest in the Carabao Cup. Obviously his career was ended very sadly, very shortly, after a head injury against Chelsea while playing for Hull. But he was in Tottenham's academy, and he is a man that is very dear to my heart. So I'm going to stop in on him today. Today is a good news day as well. As you can see from the top right of the screen, things have been going better than what they were. And takeover has happened. As we have a new chairperson in charge, and it's Luke Dyer who is in charge. He has rejected everything that I've asked so far, but they are pleased with our performance as of late. So things are turning up. The transfer embargo has gone. Obviously, we can't bring any players in until January anyway, but we are now on a solid financial footing as well. Because for the first time in a while, the club is on a sounder financial footing, albeit not a great one. But it's sounder than what it was. Obviously, we've had no income this month. It is the first of the month. Nothing has dropped into the bank account yet. But the debts and the loans, they are being repaid from the former owner. So yeah, things are looking bright off the pitch as well as on. So following that defeat against Birmingham City last time around, we beat Coventry by 1-0. Jan Valery with the only goal of the game. The injuries have cleared up as well, so Ikpe Ugbo is back and he came off the bench to secure a point against Charlton. Charlie McNeil scored the other goal. Dijon Bernard scored the only goal as we beat Middlesbrough. And last time around we beat Oxford United by 3-2. A bit of a feather in our cap this one. They are riding high at the moment. McNeil, Calamatri and Bernard with our goals. Lancashire and Harris with the replies for Oxford. I think the main reason for the upturn in form is we have changed our formation. We have gone away with Bannon and Chalabar sitting next to Bernard and Lowe. Moved them further forward. Liam Palmer has come in. We've abandoned the wingers for the time being because Jamal Lowe wasn't performing. And we'd lost a couple as well to injury. So yeah, it was kind of a no-brainer to go 2 up top with McNeil and Cadamartri. So much so as Ugbo is being fed back in gently, which is what I kind of wanted to do with him as well after he'd been out for a little while. So yeah, 5-3-2 now going forward. Because after 12 games, we are on to positive points, folks. We are on to 4 for our efforts so far this season. Unbeaten in 4 as well. And now we are just 7 points away from getting out of this relegation fight that we have found ourselves in. Congratulations to everybody who has been working so hard. The team playing well at the moment. West Brom, currently in 12th place, have had a bit of a drop-off. 3 defeats in their last 5. But again, they will be in and around the conversation for the playoffs come the end of the season, I should suspect. Let's take a look at the teams. So here are the 2 starting lineups as Griffith starts in goal for West Brom. Gilchrist, Mepham, Taylor, Styles, Malumbi, Moat, Wallace, Price, England Jr. with Madja leading the lane for them as we start with Horvath in goal. Atoba, Iorfa, Weaver, Bernard, Ingleson, Bannon, Lowe, Palmer, McNeil with Bailey Calamatri alongside him. And options to come off the bench as well. Big one for us today. Can we continue the upward trajectory that we have been on? It's been a good run of form as of late. It just needs to continue to get ourselves out of the relegation places. To be in positive figures now is a good thing. We are very much ahead of schedule. Very much ahead of real life Sheffield Wednesday at this point as well in game. So let's see what we can do today. It's us to get us off and underway in a bit of a kit clash today. But I can tell the difference because we have Barry Bannon. And he looks for Lowe. Gilchrist will deal with that pretty comfortably. We haven't won one on a live com yet. That is the next box to tick. along the way. It's been a positive month, though, for Sheffield Wednesday, with everything sorted out, ownership-wise and everything like that. Results on the pitch have improved as well. So all is well at Hillsborough at the moment. Trying to get beyond his man and does so. Malumbi looking for the return ball. Can we deal with it? Yes, we can. Well done to Otabayo. Oh, no, he's giving it away. Why did you dawdle on it? Why didn't you just clear it, my friend? Ball across the penalty area. Ingleson tries to head it away. And it's all West Brom to start the game. As Styles goes around the outside. It's got to be stopped. And he is. Mowat looking over the top. Can we win the header? We can. Weaver. What's Weaver doing over that side? You're on the wrong side, my friend. There we go. Moving back now. Well done. Low. Finding Barry Bannon. Moving him further forward was kind of a necessity as well, because Charlie McNeil is in behind for 1-0 to Sheffield Wednesday. There we go. Moving Barry Bannon further forward means he is much more dangerous. Obviously at 35 he hasn't got the legs to go up and down, but he has got it to play it through. And what a ball from Bailey Calamatri as well, by the way. And Charlie McNeil slides us in front after 11 minutes. Come on. This management luck is easy once you get it right. I was beginning to worry, I'll be brutally honest, when we kept losing, that they were going to call me into a board meeting. We're up to 23rd. We're off the bottom as it stands. Goodness me. I mean, this would be the episode of all episodes if we had all that good news in terms of ownership and results, and we've hit the post, offside flag went up, and we come off the bottom of the table all in one episode. What a day. What a time to be alive. West Brom will have something to say about my good mood, I should imagine, as England Junior gets the shot away. It's over the bar. It's over bar by Horvath. So it's going to be Jeb Wallace to take the corner. Got to deal with it. If we can, towards the back stick. And he's flicked away, and that'll do. Styles with the throw. In towards Mowat. Close him down. Got to close him down. You've got to close him down. Ingleson closing him down a little bit too fiercely. So it's going to be a West Brom free kick. In a dangerous position, Jeb Wallace over the dead ball again, but Dominic Iorfa sees it away at the far post. We're dealing with those pretty well. The ball's into the box at the moment. Styles looking cross-field for Gilchrist. Get out. Push up. The mid-block is gone. We shouldn't be where we are right now. We should be pressing them high. Wallace trying to get in behind. Plays it back into Gilchrist. And then we come away with it. No, Wallace again. Knew I'd get confused at some point between the shirts. They're just too close in colour. Low into Azoibo. Jeb Wallace is down. It's probably the best news I've seen since we went in front. And here comes Max Lowe looking over the top for Bailey Calamatri. Didn't need the chip, did it? Just needed to go on the floor. The rain would have done the rest, as Taylor puts it out of play so his teammate can get some treatment. He's back on the field as well, but he's got a little sign next to him now to say he's hurt a little bit. He'll be fine. Jeb Wallace is a tough old nut. Been around a long time. Malumbi plays the ball through to Price. Get him. That's it. Oh, he's on the turn. No, Horvath turns it round. Just before half time, we need to get in front if we can. Then we can regroup at half time. Jeb Wallace is coming down this side again. Swings it towards the back stick. There's plenty of us back there to deal with it. But we've got to try and pick up the second ball if we can. And we haven't done that. England Junior receiving the ball back from Styles. Diving in. Oh, good block in the end. But West Brom definitely have upped the tempo. They might have upped the tempo, but we're in front at half time. Our only shot on target so far, thanks to Charlie McNeil. Do we just have a word at half time? I think we do. Bernard's not having a great game though. Maybe we make a substitution at half time and bring on Jan Valery. That seems like a thing to do at the break. And we'll leave Ugbo for later in the game when these two really start to tire. That's what I've been kind of doing lately. Things are going well. They can go even better. Things are going really well at the moment. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the challenge. say, on to positive points at the start of November is perfect. It's where I kind of want it to be. Wasn't expecting to get there, but it's where I wanted to be. Just got to try and see this through today. West Brom will come out in the second half. Ryan Mason is under pressure, and they need to perform for him. As Jed Wallace cuts inside far too easily. Someone go towards him. We don't go towards him, and he equalises right after half-time. This will be a test of the resolve from our perspective, but that's far too easy from Jed Wallace. He is much too gifted a player to show on the inside and just stand there like that. And then he slots it beyond Horvath. We're going to deal with that immediately by going in to the tactics. I mean, that should all be applied. Oh, I mean, trigger press. I mean, I think we should tackle him a little bit harder as well. It's really annoying. The opposition instruction thing is broken at the moment. Hopefully that will fix in an update coming down the track. Because I say to the assistant, deal with the opposition instructions, and then I have to confirm it all, which is not how it used to be. It's not how it should be. But anyway, no, we're not removing Get Stuck In. I like Get Stuck In. It's a good one. As Price comes forward for West Bromwich Albion. Liam Palmer does well. I mean, that wasn't a foul. Alright, okay, he's got a grab of a shirt. He's going to go into the book for that. Bit of cheese. Or is he just going to have a chat? No, he's just going to have a chat. Even though he swiped at him when he walked away. Jed Wallace with a free kick. Half an hour to play. Plays the short one to mow it. Will he unleash one from distance? He will, but it is well over the bar. Right, 25 minutes to play. Let's make a couple of changes on this time. So we're going to take off Ingleson. Or are we going to take off Barry Bannon? No, we're going to take off Barry Bannon and we're going to bring on Chalobah. And we're going to take off the goal scorer and bring on Ugba Mepham. England Junior on that side now. We haven't seen a lot of Josh Madger, which is good for us. But we need to go out there. Taylor with the ball. Trying to play it across the penalty area, and Dominic Iorfa has put it in his own goal. No goals in 13 matches. And West Brom lead on 72 minutes. And it's an own goal, frankly. That's all I need to say about it. They get to the byline. The ball goes across into the penalty area, and Dominic Iorfa turns it beyond his own goalkeeper. Not what you need to do. Done it myself many times. Not what you need to do. And West Brom from behind are in front. It is the same old story on the camera. We cannot buy a win. So we are probably going to remain bottom of the table. And the good flow that's going around the football club will be dented slightly at this point. But Max Lowe has got the ball. As we enter the final 10 minutes. Chance to turn it around. Still time in the game. Lowe looking through for Canamatri. Can he get there first? He can. Ugbo will follow it up. Had more time than that. This is where you need a shout on the field to encourage them. At the moment, I can physically do nothing other than make another substitution, which is quite frustrating. Say some things that have gone out of the game are, you might not think they were essential, but FM24 proved that the shouts, albeit they didn't really do a lot, they did do something. And to have nothing now is kind of like, well, it's like a workman without a tool, right? As a good challenge, no! England Junior puts it in for 3-1. Dominic Iorfa's having a bit of a stinker. Oh, God. The positive mood has dissipated. And West Brom lead by 3-1. It is another collapse from our perspective. Perhaps we need to go behind in a game. Because when we do that, we do pretty well. When we go in front, it all seems to go wrong. Another substitution, perhaps. Maybe Max Lowe. And we're going to end Dominic Iorfa's afternoon early. We're going to bring on Emery. So Weaver has got the ball. Don't lose it here, for the love of God. There we go. Send it down the field. Trying to win the header. Can't win the header. Got to pick up the second ball. Just haven't been on it since we went in front. West Brom are a good side. We know that. Obviously, with Ryan Mason in charge, they are playing a brand of football that I'm used to watching. And it will take him time to get them used to it. It's a little bit different to what West Brom would ordinarily play. And they are going to take all 3 points today. Are we going to have the last word? No, Phillips is going to head that away. Mikey Johnson will let it run. No, he'll keep it in play. Fair enough. I'm going to let it run. Waste a bit of time. There we are. So he plays it through to Madja, into Bonnie, on to Johnson, and that should be full time any second now. And there it is. West Brom win it by 3-1. It started so brightly for us. Charlie McNeil putting us in front, and then we've stopped playing, quite frankly, from that point on. It's a disappointing result given the results we've had previously, but we're doing all right, and I'm happy at this point. And it was a very disappointing result because everyone else had played already this weekend, so we kind of knew what we needed to do. As Norwich beat Hull, Birmingham beat Portsmouth, Charlton and Swansea drew 1-1, Oxford beat Millwall to maintain top spot, another goal for Will Lancashire there. As Ipswich beat QPR, Derby beat Sheffield United, Southampton beat Preston, Bristol City beat Stoke, Watford and Middlesbrough drew 2 each, and there is West Brom beating us in the 5-15 game. So Ipswich Town lead the way at the top of the Championship, 26 points from their 13 games played so far. Oxford in second place at the moment, but on goal difference from Birmingham and Southampton. Swansea are up there as well. Leicester City are making their way into the playoffs, as after the early season troubles for the relegated sides, they are all now in the top 6 of the table. As Wrexham are in 8th. Sheffield United have dropped down to 12th after West Brom's win. Any movement down the bottom? Bristol City picked up a win. Middlesbrough picked up a draw. A defeat for Blackburn and for us. So yeah, we move another point away from safety. But we're better than what we were right at the start of the season. And that is a crumb of comfort on a day of positives elsewhere. So what we will do, we will take on Norwich City and we'll take on Southampton, and there will be no hiding place when the Steel City derby rolls into Hillsborough. Two sides that have got very different ambitions this season, but if we can get one over the blades, that will be all the better for the fans, for the club, for everyone connected with Sheffield Wednesday. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you've enjoyed it, please leave a like on it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.